Hey everyone, this is going to be for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It will go from today, which is the 10th, until the end of the month, which ends on the 30th. This is going to be your general love reading. Jupiter just entered Sagittarius, and that is your ruling planet. And Jupiter has not been in your sign for 12 years. So this is going to be a very auspicious time for you guys, especially if you have any placements in Sagittarius. You could check out your birth chart and see where Sagittarius is in your chart, and it should bring you luck in those areas. I believe for the sun sign, it's going to highlight relationships, which is in your 7th house. So you should definitely see an upswing in your relationships, romantic, and any other types of relationships. So I'm going to be pulling multiple cards for you today. I'll give you a gander down here. So first I'm going to pull, these are just major arcanas, and that is from the Art of Love Tarot. So we're going to pull one from there. The main spread, I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot. Then for clarifiers, the Morgan GREER. Then for oracle cards, Whispers of Love. And then for the other oracle cards, it will be the Oracle of Vision. And then the last card is going to be the Heal Yourself Oracle deck. So I've just been saging all the cards. My lights are going out. Give me a minute, guys. I have electrical problems over here. Okay, so in preparation for this, I just saged everything, saged my altar, saged all the cards. So now I'm just going to start off the reading using my singing bowl. I always like to start off the readings using this, calling in my angels, archangels, and spirits, Holy Spirit, to help me, give me an objective message to give to you guys. And please remember that this is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. If you want a more detailed reading, personalized reading, you would have to get a personal reading, obviously, and all that information will be in the description box below. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe and then hit the bell so you could get notifications for when I update new videos. So here I'm going to start. Okay, nice ambient music going, relaxing, so I can tune in to the energies that are most coming through prominent to me. Okay, first I'm going to start off with the Art of Love. I'll be pulling, these are just major arcanas, so this is going to be the theme, basically. So Holy Spirit, archangels, God, what does Sagittarius need to hear for their major arcana? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, any placements in Sagittarius. We have the Emperor. This is the number 4 card. Fours in numerology speak of control, stability. The Emperor is all about control and structure. When this card is upright, this is a very useful energy. You're able to have control over your situations, but not control outcomes or situations. Not manipulate situations. This is a very heavy energy, but if it is used in the proper manner, then you can really see results in your life, in your love life. But this is going to be a love reading, so focus more on gaining structure in your relationships, having control, but like I said, not controlling the outcome, not controlling how you want other people to act, how you want your partner to act. So I'll just put this card over here. I'm going to pull the oracle cards now. Actually, no, I'm going to do the tarot first. That's how I always do it. So I'll just put these to the side for now. They're all being charged. They have been being charged with all different types of crystals. Usually I like to use quartz, fluorite, or selenite. So I'm just going to put these to the side for now, guys. And then I'll start pulling your cards for the main reading, and then we'll come back to the oracle for the last portion. Okay, so for the main deck, Witch's Tarot, Holy Spirit, Archangels, God, please give me a clear and direct message for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other major placements in people's chart that have Sagittarius. Sagittarius for the month of November, second half of November, in love. Sagittarius, second half of November, in love. Top the deck. Okay, what is the central issue for Sagittarius? Central issue for Sagittarius for November, second half, 2018. What the Sagittarius needs to hear. Central issue. Archangels, please give me a central issue for Sagittarius. Feels a little stuck, your energy right now, guys. Feels like you're trying to break free of something. Your energy I'm picking up on. Scattered. Central issue. Yeah, very scattered. Alright, here we go. Your central issue is the 8 of Cups. This is you walking away going toward your ninth cup, which is your wish fulfillment. This is leaving emotional baggage behind. This is leaving things behind that no longer serve you. Second card I'll be pulling is the energy that is surrounding your relationship right now, which could either be positive or negative. So what is the energy around Sagittarius relationship? What is the energy around Sagittarius's relationship? Energy, Sagittarius. What is the energy? What is the energy? Archangels, Holy Spirit. It does take me a little longer to, this is the one that wanted to come out. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. That is, like I was saying, sometimes it takes me a little longer to have the card pop out. Sometimes they pop out right away. The Three of Pentacles in reverse is not wanting to work on a specific relationship. This is all about putting in the effort to create a stable foundation in your relationship. So perhaps you're having trouble gaining stability in relationship, and also the Emperor card, we could go back to that because that's all about structure, right? Getting structure in and control over a relationship. So there definitely could be some problems in your relationship where the both of you in your partnership are not working together to form a stable foundation. And in this particular deck, the guy who's writing, he's actually blind, if you can see that. So you could be blinded, not seeing some things in your relationship, some crucial elements that are preventing you from forming a stable foundation in your relationship. So that's something that definitely points out to me, and that obviously, you know, that's not a positive energy. That's not going to be helpful for your relationship at the moment for the second half of November. Remember, time is fluid. Okay, so now we're going to go to the foundation. What is driving your relationship? So what's the foundation? Foundation for Sagittarius. The foundation is the Ace of Swords upright. This is all about clarity. This is truth. As you see, the owl. I know it's an owl, right? Wise. Having clarity. This is what's driving you. This is the driving force. You gained clarity of a direction of where you want to go. This is the element of air. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be those signs. It's just the energy. This has to do with our mental, cerebral thoughts. So what's driving you is the truth. Coming to the truth of a matter in your relationship. Gaining clarity in a relationship. That's the basis. That's what's driving all of this, is finding that truth and you coming to a place where you are comfortable with the decisions you are making in a relationship, and there's no state of confusion. Or it could be that you were struggling a long time to find some clarity in a relationship. Maybe there were lies in the past, and now maybe there's truth that's being shed in your relationship. So now we're going to go to the past influences. So what is the past for Sagittarius? Immediate past for Sagittarius. Immediate past for Sagittarius. Immediate past for Sagittarius, please, Holy Spirit. Immediate past. Okay, in the immediate past, we had the Six of Swords in the reverse. Again, this is air. This is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. This is also, like I said, thoughts. This is a place of feeling stuck in your head. Not being able to move forward with something. Something was stuck. So in the immediate past, you are unable to move forward. It was a time of hardships, choppy waters, right? So when this is in the upright, this is us moving away from hardships. This is us moving away from those choppy waters. And in this deck, again, this was in the reverse. In this deck, there's only one person in the boat. There's usually 3 people in the boat in the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot. There's usually a man, a woman, and a child in the boat. Now, in this particular deck, this, like I said, only has one person. So, in the past, you were trying to gain clarity and get out of a situation of where you felt stuck for yourself. So it's more about self-reflection, I feel, and not as much as dealing with another person. Trying to find the clarity for yourself, what's best for you moving forward. But this was in the immediate past. So now we're going to go to your crowning thoughts regarding your relationship. This is also for singles and couples. Crowning thoughts for Sagittarius. Oh boy. Sorry. Happens. But if it falls on the floor, I don't take the card. You do it over. Crowning thoughts for Sagittarius. What are the crowning thoughts for Sagittarius? Yeah, guys, your energy definitely, it's like a transitional phase. Like you're really stuck. Like you're like right in the middle of like going through something. So your crowning thoughts is the Two of Cups in the reverse. The Two of Cups in reverse is a breakdown in a relationship. Some people can say that it's a breakup in a relationship. The relationship is over. That's not true. This can just mean that what's on your mind is thinking about what has happened in your relationship? What factors influenced the breakdown of this relationship? So this is what you're thinking. And you could see in the not the foundation, but the central issue of the Eight of Cups, you walking away from something that's not serving you anymore, something emotionally that's not serving you anymore, where you have to let go of something because you're not seeing the benefit of anything. And then the energy around that is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And it's just not being able to get a firm foundation in your relationship. And what I'm noticing in the Six of Swords and in the Three of Pentacles is that there's usually always three people in those cards. Now in this particular deck, there is only one person in each card. So I feel like this is more of a self-discovery for you and what's best for you. You might be going through a breakup. You might be thinking of your next move. You might be thinking of staying stable for a while and gaining some structure and stability in your own life before you can fully commit to another person. Because I'm picking up on the energy that there was definitely a breakdown in a relationship, if not a breakup in a relationship. And the driving force is you finding clarity. Finding clarity of what you want to do, where you want to go, because in the past you felt stuck. And you're getting to a place of having the mental clarity, realizing emotionally what's not serving you, cutting that out. Realizing past relationships and why they broke down. What influenced that? What were the behaviors that were influencing your past relationships to not work out? So now we're going to go to the immediate future. Immediate future for Sagittarius, please. Okay, in the immediate future, we have the Seven of Wands reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Has to do with action. Seven of Wands in reverse is not defending something anymore. Not defending, not fighting against something. You could see in the upright, this guy is like defending all of these other wands, like very defensive energy in the immediate future, but you're not defending something anymore, whatever it might be. If you were defending a belief system that you had that is outdated now, if you were defending a relationship, a person, you're no longer doing that anymore in the immediate future. But what also came out is the Five of Wands upright. Now the Five of Wands upright can talk about competition in relationships. It can talk about eternal struggles within yourself. It can talk about petty quarreling in a relationship. So, in the immediate future, and again, you might be anywhere on this path right now. Like these energies might have not even played out for you. You could be, at the Eight of Cups right now. You could be just gaining clarity. You could be still stuck somewhere. So everybody's different. Our paths are all different. So just take it how it resonates. But in the immediate future, or wherever you are, you're giving up that defensive energy. But it seems like there's either going to be competition in relationships, there's either going to be an internal struggle within you, or there's going to be some type of quarreling within a partnership. So now we're going to go to the outcome for the month. What is the outcome for Sagittarius in love? What is the outcome for Sagittarius in love? Outcome. Outcome for November. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. This is the card of Gemini. This is again air element. This is nasty communication in a relationship. This is harsh, blunt truths, but the way that it is expressed is in a very distasteful manner. Very nasty, which is not good. So this could be a forewarning for you guys to watch the way you communicate with somebody. Even if there's a truth that needs to be spoken within your relationship, try to go about it in a more tasteful way, taking the other person's feelings into consideration and having compassion. I'm also going to pull another card for the outcome like I usually do. Sagittarius outcome, second half of November in love. Outcome card. Outcome card. Outcome for Sagittarius. Second half of November. Holy Spirit. Archangels. Outcome. Okay. Two cards came out. We have the Four of Swords. Again, more mental, air energy. This is having to take a break. Having to rest from something. This is having to heal from something. And also, you got the Strength card in reverse. This is the Major Arcana sign of Leo. This is, since it's in the reverse, it's not physical strength we're talking about here. It's emotional strength. It's having a hard time finding the strength to deal with a relationship, deal with your emotions, deal with moving forward, and having to heal. So how the cards came out: Page of Swords in reverse, harsh, blunt truth in a distasteful manner coming out in communications. Then after that, Strength card in reverse, not having the emotional ability to, or the emotional strength to move forward. You're struggling with that. But after you find the strength, will come healing. So we put this all together. There's a lot. This seems like it's going to be, the second half of the month is going to be more about self-discovery and what you want in a relationship. I don't think it's going to be a particularly easy month, second half of the month, but I think it's going to be easier than it has been, and you're definitely getting to a place of structure, like we saw with the Emperor card. So now I'm going to clarify with the Morgan GREER. Also, what was at the bottom of the deck was the Eight of Wands upright. This is communication, fast-paced communication, usually texting, email, internet, and behind that is the Star card in reverse. That's a sign of Aquarius. It's also feeling a lack of hope and faith in a relationship. And then under that is another major arcana, sign of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. The Moon card in reverse, this is secrets coming out. So whatever was not known is definitely going to be known by the end of the month. And I think it's going to bring a level of sadness, maybe some depression. Star card in reverse can talk about that. A feeling of lost hopes and dreams for a relationship. And this communication or this harsh, blunt truth that comes out could definitely be through any internet source. Texting, email, Facebook, social media. You can find something out. You can find out a secret that was hidden through social media, actually, with that Page of Swords card there. Because that does talk about, like, looking at people's social media, stalking their social media, stuff like that. But there is going to be some healing by the end of the month. You're going to want to take a rest. You're going to need to take a rest from whatever you've been through. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and any other placements. Archangels, Holy Spirit, God, please give me a clear, objective message to clarify these cards. Okay, so first we're going to look at the Eight of Cups. Well, let me just cut the deck real quick. Eight of Cups. Why is the Eight of Cups here for Sagittarius? Okay, so in the past, you were trying to avoid a disaster with the Tower card. And it had to do with something from your past, someone from your past. With the Six of Cups in reverse, this talks about someone from our past. It's also soulmate card. So there was something you were trying to avoid with someone from your past. And that's the clarifier. So this was the past, and now this is where you're at now, walking away from it. So the Tower moment could have already happened, and that's why all this is, that's why we see like so much conflict and breakdowns in relationships, a gaining of clarity. So now the Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here for Sagittarius? Three of Pentacles. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Okay, in the past you had the Hangman. So you were in a state of limbo. This is major arcana, sign of Pisces. You were in a state of limbo. You didn't know where you wanted to go. You didn't know if you wanted to build a foundation with somebody. You didn't know if you wanted to work, you know, in your partnership any longer. And maybe you came to the realization that you didn't want to, or somebody else didn't want to work in a partnership with you. Remember, these energies can go both ways. So just take it how it resonates. If it's not you, it's your partner, whoever you're dealing with. So, Ace of Swords. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Sagittarius? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. So in the past, you were getting out of a feeling of being left out in the cold. So when this is in the upright, this is feeling abandoned. This is feeling like you were just kicked to the curb. But in the past, you were starting to get over that feeling. You had gained some truth. Now you're at a state of awareness of being kicked out of somebody's life, or you doing this to somebody else. So 6 of Swords in the reverse in the immediate past. Why is the 6 of Swords here? 6 of Swords. Why is the 6 of Swords here for Sagittarius? Again, we have the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is the second time the 3 of Pentacles has came up. And again, in this specific deck, this is only one person. So what this is really saying to me is that this could have definitely been a one-sided relationship where one person was putting in way more work or all the work into a relationship to build a foundation, and the other person wasn't at all. And in the immediate past, you or the other person was feeling stuck because there was nothing going. You know, you were in that state of limbo. Nothing was flowing at all. Nothing was panning out right, basically. Again, a lot of only one person, where there's usually 3 people in this card. Also can talk about third-party situations, most definitely. We already have 2 3s on the board. And maybe now, or in the recent past, somebody was dropped. And now it's not a third-party situation anymore. But it definitely looks like there was in some of your cases. So why is it 2 of Cups here? Okay, that came out quick. Okay, right after I got done saying 3-party situation, we have the 7 of Swords. So in the past, somebody was being sneaky. Somebody was being deceitful. Somebody was betraying somebody, lying, stealing, cheating. That's this card. That is why the relationship broke down, or there was a breakup in a relationship, because either you or your partner was not being forthcoming with their behaviors, their actions, or a third-party situation. Okay. 7 of Wands. Why is the 7 of Wands here? Okay. These all 3. Okay. Justice. So, the Justice is the Libra card. This is also balancing the scales karmically. This is also finding stability within yourself, within a relationship. And this is in the immediate future. Also, it was coupled by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is Earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And the Ace of Rods. This is like, that would be a passionate beginning. This is also like the phallic card. This is in the immediate future, not being able to get something off the ground, right? In the immediate past, I'm sorry, you're not able. Somebody turned down an offer of love from somebody else. That's why there was no passionate new beginning. And Now, in the future, also, maybe that was their just decision. Maybe that's how that person thought was the best decision for him or her in the past. And in the immediate future, you are not going to defend a relationship, a person, an offer of love. You're not going to defend it. You're giving up the fight, basically. You're giving up the fight, either you or your partner. So 5 of Wands. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Well, this is good. This is very good. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is things going in your favor. So with the 5 of Wands, in the past, something was going in your favor, or the wheel was turning in your favor. But now in the future, in the immediate future, we have the 5 of Wands. So maybe you thought that you made the right decision in the past. Maybe because you turned the wheel, basically. This is up to you. If the wheel is reversed, you have the ability to turn it around. So maybe in the past, you or your partner thought they made the right decision by doing whatever they did in the relationship. But now in the immediate future, it's either causing an internal conflict within yourself, it's either causing petty quarreling within a relationship, or it's causing competition. So why is the Page of Swords here in the outcome? Okay, King of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be a male. It could be a female as well. It's the energy. So in the past, you wanted to find stability. This is a person, an energy that is not selfish, who looks out for his or her family, who does whatever. They're loyal. They are loyal. So there's a little bit of a contradiction here. So I think these are two different energies within the relationship, and it's really speaking about people, maybe a third party situation, or two people in a relationship that just were totally just not on the same page. And we see that in the 2 of Cups in reverse, the 7 of Swords. Somebody was lying about something. There was no truth being spoken. But somebody in the recent past really wanted loyalty, stability. Why is the Strength card here? That came out. 9 of Rods. This is the wounded warrior. And that kind of makes sense in the past. You've been through a lot of battles in the relationship. You didn't get all these rods in a week. This is probably a longer term relationship. But again, if you move fast in relationships, this stuff could have happened within 5 months. It's different for everybody. Or it could have happened over a course of years. But this is you or your partner saying, you know what? We've been through a lot, but I got one more fight in me. I'm willing to do this one more time. Because 10 is you're done. When you get to the 10, that's the end of a cycle. That's completion. So somebody in the past was, even though it was hard, even though there was problems in the relationship, they were still trying to give it, a chance. And in the future, you're not having the strength to really move forward. It's hard for you to move forward from whatever decision you made or whatever had happened. So we're going to see why the Four of Swords is here. Why is the Four of Swords here for Sag? Four of Swords. Okay, Page of Cups. So, pages are usually messenger cards, or it could talk about children. So, maybe in the past, somebody had to give somebody an apology, because that's really what this is. I really look at this as an apology card. And after the apology for whatever wrongs have been done, now there is a sense of healing being taken place in the outcome of the relationship. So now I'm going to pull the Oracle cards. Whispers of Love first. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear for their relationships? Second half of November. Sagittarius. Please give me one card for Sagittarius. Archangels, Holy Spirit, God. What? Boy, guys. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear for November? Second half of November 2018. All right. The heart of the matter. There is more going on than meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. Again, and true love. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. So, with the heart of the matter, there's more going on than what meets the eye. Recognize what this is all about. This definitely can speak about the Seven of Swords, some type of deception. This also can speak of the Moon card in reverse with secrets coming out. So, what is the heart of the matter? What is really going on? Why? What was the breakdown of the relationship? Why is the Two of Cups in the reverse? Why was there no foundation being built? And then true love. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. So this could have been your true love, but there was a breakdown in a relationship or a breakup. So now I will pull Oracle of Visions card. This is for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear? What does Sagittarius need to hear? Second half of November 2018. One card, please. Sagittarius. All right. Let me get the book for this one. This is number 36 for you guys. 36. So, entrapment, limitations, restrictions, and complications. This really ties into the reading here. So, we have more ability than willpower, and it is often an excuse to ourselves that we imagine that things are impossible. We are entangled by obstacles, real or imagined, that restrict our wishes and actions. Again, going back to the Star card in reverse, giving up on your hopes and dreams. Whether by ignorance, self-doubt, or paralyzing fear, we allow them to control, limit, or imprison us. If we could just summon the strength, again with that Strength card in reverse, of will and confront them, we might face them down and ultimately overcome them. In doing so, we are free to fly once more. This is an angel without flight. her wings entangled by troubles, obstacles, and fear. In her suicidal pose, red ribbons entwine her wrist like streaks of blood. But her entrapment is a consequence of her own fear. Blinded by anxiety, she is unaware that the nearby sword could be used to cut her ties and set her free to fly once more. And there's that Ace of Swords at the foundation. So don't let limiting beliefs of that you cannot overcome obstacles in a relationship, that you cannot find the strength, that you cannot speak your truth. Don't allow that to hold you back. Don't allow fear to dictate the way that your life, your relationship is going to go. You know, this is all about honesty, this card. This is all about not honesty. This is the exact opposite. So if some truth needs to be spoken or hasn't been spoken yet, it is going to be freeing, not only you, but for the other person, whatever that truth might be. The last card I'm going to pull is from the Healing Oracle deck. What does Sagittarius need to hear for the second half of November? Sagittarius in love. What does Sagittarius need to hear? Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to hear? Too many. Sagittarius. God, guys. All right, I'm just gonna have faith. 22-4, stability again. Faith is needed. And that goes back to this card too. Restrictions, limitations. Thinking you can't overcome obstacles. Have faith. Whether it's you or the other person in your relationship. Okay. Have faith. Faith requires you to believe in something that is not yet evident to the naked eye. To generate more faith, focus on the why, your dreams, desires, feelings, attitudes, and thinkings, and not on the how, action plan, strategies, and skills. Your whole life, you have been taught to think about the how, which leads to doubt and fear. The wisdom of this card is asking you to only focus on the why. The magic that will happen if you stop focusing on the how and only on the why is that after some time of practice, you will notice that the how will present itself to you. It is through your focused, positive thinking that you will create people, circumstances, and events that will take you closer to your dreams. What you have mostly done is to focus on the how, which has made you doubt yourself. This means that you are vibrating negative thoughts into the universe, keeping your dreams away. Remember, you were created to be a co-creator here on earth, designed for achievement. Faith is knowing that everything is going to work out the best possible way, no matter what things look like. Everything tied in perfectly together, I think, with the oracle cards. The takeaway message here, if there's a truth that needs to be told, if there's apology that needs to be given, what is the heart of the matter? What is somebody not seeing? That there is true love here, and that you can overcome obstacles, and stop with the negative thinking and limiting lack thoughts in your mind that things can't work out in your relationship. So this was a long one, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, like, share, and hit the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. I hope I helped somebody out there, and have a great night. Love you guys. Bye.